It's kind of weird when it's like when it's just you and me or like me and Sheila.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty relaxed, but when it's all three of us together, you two tend to be more abusive to me.
Because we gang up on you.
Yeah, a little bit.
To be fair, off the air, you two gang up on me, and then on the air, me and Sheila gang up on you.
I don't gang up on you.
Nobody gangs up on Sheila, though, because for some reason, as her disciples, we've managed to not do it.
I called her a hoe one time.
That was true. And we've called her a bad person many times.
I called her a bad person one time. It was like years ago when I first started here, and she bought me a beer that night.
Really?
I was like, that was so cool.
Exactly.
I didn't care at all.
Because she didn't care. She doesn't care if you call her a bad person. She has said things.
Yes, she has.
She has said things that
are contrary to liberal art, to her liberal education.
That's right. Would make your nose hairs curl if you heard them, or your ear hairs if you have them.
Whatever.
Sheila's wonderful. She's a delight. And no, you don't gang up on me, but you just kind of go along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, I mean,
I just because I don't defend you. Like, no.
Yeah, you don't
say that about Hot Toddy.
You don't. Well, like last week when I was talking about,
I throw myself in front of you. Like, no.
No, what I mean is like last week I was talking about. I was rewatching the Psycho series, and you were like, okay, but then Sheila was like, oh, Hitchcock was evil because he threw a bird at Tippi Hedren or something, and then you were like,
I don't care about that.
That's what I'm saying. You just went along with it.
I criticized you for watching Psycho 2, 3, and 4.
Those were great. I actually like those better than I do Psycho 1.
No.
Two is great.
I don't care if Alfred Hitchcock threw a bird at somebody. Like, I don't care about that. If he did it to Tormentor, I don't care about that. But
you've done it again.
Psycho 2, 3, and 4, that's the real blasphemy.
I don't care if Hitchcock threw a bird at somebody. I don't even know how to spell his name.
To torture them? Or you'd be like Stanley Kubrick torturing Shelley Duvall during The Shining.
That's just good. That's just fun.
No, it wasn't. It's sad to see Shelley Duvall. She's had like a...
No, she's had a terrible life.
Yeah, like a nervous
She's had a terrible life. But Tippi Hedren has not.
And Dr. Phil exploited her.
She did. Call back. It all comes... It's 360. It comes right back around.
Come full circle back to Dr. Phil. That soundbite is from that.
It is. Fun fact. That is from... And he's saying that to her.
Yeah, he's threatening to throw rocks at her.
She locked herself in a room, and he was getting pissed, and so he said...
Open the door, or I'm going to throw rocks through your windows, you dumb whore.
And there you go.
So, yeah. Dr. Phil, you're a monster. My God. Oh, wait. I have a song request. I requested it a few weeks ago. We've never played it.
Oh, no. What is it?
The Foo Fighters cover of Baker Street by Jerry Rafferty.
Did you say you're a monster, Dr. Phil? You're a monster? Is that what you said?
I said you're a monster, Dr. Phil.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. The song was. Say it again.
The Foo Fighters cover of Baker Street.
Okay.
By Jerry Rafferty. It's off The Color and the Shape.
We'll put it on first thing here. Foo Fighters, Baker Street. Right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Baker Street.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recognize the title at least?
I do.
Okay, it's the one.
I recognize the album it comes from too. So.
Well, the original is with like a saxophone is like the main hook.
Right.
But they, of course, do it with a guitar.
Yeah.
It's a pretty recognizable hook. I think
I'm sure I'll recognize it once it gets started.
What is this ad?
I don't know. This is amazing.
Vikings
dancing around,
like advertising like air freshener.
Literally, that's what it is. Air freshener. Armorall. Air freshener.
Total guess.
Look at that. You nailed it right on the frickin' head. You got it.
Good Lord.
You were fantastic with that. Oh, it's probably air freshener. Yes, it's air freshener. Uh-oh.
Something. Oh.
Trevor. Oh, no. We're going to have to talk about this.
2 million people said they would storm it, but only 150 showed up.
We're going to have to talk about this tonight too. Of course,
that actually happened though.
Yeah,
people showed up.
Well, they didn't storm it. It was like it was a joke. I mean, they all came to Area 51.
Was it a joke or like a protest?
It wasn't a protest. It was the people came with a protest sign that's like ET or let ET go government or something like that. But and even the guards got a. It was. I looked at it kind of at the end of it. Thank you, Trevor, for sending that. We're going to talk. I almost forgot. We'll talk about that tonight. It was almost like a beautiful thing because it was like giant group of people came together, just had fun. They came dressed. They came dressed up in costumes. Like guys were in astronaut suits, and some people were in alien costumes. Even the guards were laughing at Area 51. Okay. They didn't, and I think they were prepared for people to come, so they had this little area out there.
A little moment of brevity.
No pun intended. Area out there. And they just had fun.
Little moment of brevity.
I was like, you know what? I'm okay with this. That's fine. We didn't find E.T.
We had something fun.
But we had a fun time. And I think we need more of those than anything else. We need happy fun times.
Woo, happy fun times.
Dr. Phil, you're a monster.
Yeah. What?
He is. He's horrible.
Well, I don't know if he's a monster, but that whole Shelley Duvall thing, that was pretty callous.
It was a little callous.
You exploited someone who's obviously mentally ill for the camera.
Well, it's just like that. What was his name? Martin Bashard, that exploited exploited Michael Jackson. You remember that? You remember that interview like in the early 2000s where Michael Jackson said, "I'm Peter Pan."
Oh no, I don't recall that, but that sounds very
Martin
Michael
Bashir.
Jackson.
Martin Bashir is also the guy that interviewed Quentin Tarantino, and where he gets so pissed off in the interview, like, "I'm shutting your butt down." Have you ever seen?
Okay, yeah.
He also pissed off Robert Downey Jr.
And he did it to Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. It's the same douchebag, and he did it to Michael Jackson too. He came into Michael Jackson's home and did like a documentary style interview with him, and made Michael Jackson think that this was like a legit, like, look into your life, and then it was all about. But is Michael all there? Is he completely sane at the end, after it was done? And made him look like, a monster. Not really a monster, but like somebody who's unstable. And Michael Jackson was pissed, and rightfully so. I mean, we all know that Michael was a little weird, but I mean, it was not right what Martin Bashir did to him.
He did that to pretty much every other.
Yeah, he was
every other interviewee, at least the ones that we mentioned.
Right.
He, starts him under false pretenses.
Yeah, and then immediately goes into question. Like, he immediately aims for the questions he's told not to ask.
Yeah.
Or he'll ask the questions that everybody asks, and I've already given this answer. Like, why are you doing this?
Well, he starts one off with the one that everybody asks, just to kind of like soften them and sort of get their attention, get them to sort of relax a little, and then he'll hit them.
Yeah.
With something that he's not supposed to ask.
Which I guess is. What's the word? I lost the word. It's
disingenuous.
No, it's. I was trying to get like he was,
dishonest. I don't know.
Oh God, I completely went blank. It's like good publicity for. It's like exciting journalism for him.
Sensationalism.
Sensationalism. That was the word. I was like, it's a sensational interview for him.
Yeah,
but he just comes off looking like a jackass.
Yeah, pretty much. Every time it looked like he almost made Robert Downey Jr. cry for a second.
He did, because he went in
close, because he talked about his dad.
And because, I think he has a relationship.
Drug abuse.
Yeah, he has a relationship with Robert Downey Sr., but it's not like tight, And then he went into his drug thing, and it's like, I'm just here to talk about Iron Man, where I go fly around. Why are we talking about this?